Students, how you all are? Okay, today we're going to talk about a very important value which we always feel unimportant, yes or no, but which is very, very necessary, which can't be learned naturally, which won't be in our blood, which has to be learned. That's why we have some classes. What class is that? Louder. Value education, yes. So we're going to talk about the topic called respect. So I'm going to talk 3 points of it, which we have to take and let's try to implement it. First, the basic important is respecting self. Over here, who all respect self? Please raise your hand, let's see. Who all respect self? Self is nothing but respecting yourself. Not all, first, very important, all of you raise your hand. Because you should respect self. Only if you respect self, then we can go to the next, respecting others. So put your hands down, respecting self. So let's start as a student. As a student, how are we going to respect self? First is being prepared to give our best. Do we all give? Yeah, very good. Very few said yes, but it is very, very important to all of us to give important and give our best. By, as a student life, always our parents wake us up, right? Wake us up. Get up, not ready. So first aspect is in physical is we have to get up early by respecting self, being prepared. Because we all have a journey, we all are in a mission. As a student, our mission is to study our school, sports, all those kind of activities. So basic is first we need to prepare ourselves and give our effort by getting ready early. By that rotation, we don't respect ourselves in that space. And second, talking politely to others, which we don't do. We don't listen. First, in self is talking politely to others and think before we talk, what we talk, because that is very, very important. Because we might split out words where it can go to the next step, where it can go to an argument. The final one is where we all fight. So if we talk, think before we talk or act before we do, a lot of things can be reduced. The next point is we're going to talk about respect for others, which is very, very important. Because as we respect self, the same thing can be expected from others. Yes or no? So how do we do that? Anyone wants to share anything? Respecting others' value. The first point, okay? How? Because we all in a friend circle, it starts from us in a very small circle. When our friends share something interesting, what we do? We won't accept it. What we do? We start bullying him, teasing him, not respecting his values. So in that way, what happens? You lose your friend and you're teasing, which is very bad, and you're bullying. So instead of that, we have to value this conversation and we have to respect it so that you're going to build that relationship more stronger and strength. And even though your friends make mistakes, always whenever anybody makes mistake, we have seen that demonstration in a lot of assemblies, right? Immediately what we do? We laugh. That should be avoided. We need to encourage. In that way, we're going to show respect to others. A third important thing is respect on property, which is very, very important. Today onwards, it has to be implemented us if we are not following it. So in the school system, home, everywhere. Because it starts, once you get up, what is the first thing you have to do?
Make your bed.
What? Prayer, okay? First, once you get up, you need to set up your place. You need to ensure your bed, everything is neat and tidy. So that way, you're going to respect that space where you use. The same way that continues. Next, once you come to school, the ambience where we get, the facilities what we get, do we respect it? Or do we litter? For example, we can take in the last event, we all distributed on August 15, what did we distribute? Masks and snacks. So masks, as SBC teachers will be coming to also this. Okay, masks. We told you all to put everything in the garbage area, but whereas where you all put it, you all left it behind, and some of you all don't know. Okay, so which is which is aspect where we are respecting the opportunity what we get. It is very, very important that any task we take, we finish it, and so that we keep that task and complete it. And for example, in library, most of you are using the space in library, but library is a place for gaining knowledge. But what we do, we talk. That way we are not respecting that place. Library, the place where you have to read, not to talk, being silent. And computer lab. Computer lab, what we are supposed to do? Use the privileges, learn, and keep it ready for the next person. Whereas what we do, we jump up with the wires, we don't know where sometimes where we have kept the mouse. So it's very important that whatever task or material is given to us, it has to be held responsibly, and so that it is used for others, because that is all a public domain where a lot of people reuse it. So one person takes it as responsibility and do it, the others will continue. In that way we learn. Okay, in conclusion, so I would like to bring here, respect is a fundamental value, shapes our interaction relationship by treating others kindly, listening actively, and valuing others. So if these three umbrellas are there, you will become a more respectful person and you will be a responsible citizen, which would benefit others. Not only today, because as a student here, today elders are teaching us. After 10 to 15 years, you're going to be elders, and you're going to, people with all the little ones will be looking up to you. So it is very important for us to keep ourselves responsible and be respectful. And so next I want to talk about or share a few thoughts which in honor to our senior citizens, which was introduced by our US President in the year 1988, August 21st. So already our students presented it. So I want to talk about the rights of senior citizens. So I'm going to talk about four rights. The first one is right to life free from abuse and neglect. Where we live in a community where we have a lot of senior citizens. Yes or no? In your house, you all have grandparents? So, yes or no? Yes, okay. So how many of you respect your grandparents? I doubt, I don't agree. Whenever your grandparents says, please go to shop, what do you do? What do you say? ನಾನು ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋನ್ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಬ್ಯುಸಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Okay, okay, then if you're doing it, really good. But it is very, very important that you help your grandparents. Please put your hands down. Okay? The first one is, we're going to talk, I'm going to first write is right to a life free from abuse, neglect, and exploitation. We have a lot of situations where as a student, you all have beautiful parents who support their parents, the grandparents. But whereas few others, they don't have that facility, where they have been struggling, they have been in the street. And if you come across those kind of situations, it is very important that our government has created a lot of facilities for them. So what is today I'm going to introduce a number to you all, that is 10-1090. That is the helpline for senior citizens. What's the number? Anywhere if you come across any kind of senior citizen who's been struggling, or they don't have any medical aid or any support, or you can always connect to this number. The government will help them and support them. And please ensure properly. Today, as we speak, don't get into an action and get into a trouble. Even though the grandparent is having somebody and you're just right away calling, don't do all those. Okay? And second one is right to healthcare, which Bhuvaneshwari already spoke. So we all have a grandparents. Sometimes it's very important for us to spend time with them. Like morning, they might be under medication, like morning supporting them with the medicines, or going to the medical store getting few medications. And because after school you spend a lot of time with your grandparents because your parents go to work. And if you come across your grandparents struggling with some sickness, it's very important to immediately report to whom? To your parents. Okay? Right to participate, which is very much important, which we don't do because we don't agree with the grandparents. But it is very important that our grandparents have an experience through the life in all situations what we have been. Because today what we are here, they have crossed that before 40 years itself. So always anything we do, it's very important to take their suggestions and informing them and taking their opinions, because they suggestions and values will be very important and very helpful for us to implement. And last one is emotional well-being, which is very necessary, because once after school, what we do immediately, what Nathan does after school, home and come back to school. Okay. Harshini, home. After that, watch TV. Then get into phone. So why I want to come this? It's very important that sometimes we leave our grandparents separately because we get into our own world like social media or other aspects. It's very important at least we spend some 5 to 10 minutes sitting to our grandparents and listening to them and talking to them, which gives them the encouragement and support, and they'll be felt very happy. Okay, so will you all do that? Okay, in respect, what is the 3 things did you learn today? Respect anyone. Okay, I'll just respect self, respect others, and respect the property. Okay, I hope you all continue to do this as well as give respect to your grandparents and support them in all aspects. Thank you, students.